everybody, Big Mess Tuckasegee Fly Shop. Sitting here at the tie-in bench, and I want to take a moment and show you a technique to make some wings for your dry flies. And what we're going to use is, this is a hen, and you can see that I've pulled a lot of those feathers off there. And these would be used for hackle tip wings. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make wings like this, and I'm going to show you how we do that. So all we have to do is get a couple of feathers. They don't have to be exact matches, but these would be feathers that in a lot of cases you would discard. And we're going to take on this bottom part, we're going to strip off some of these barbules down, just like you were going to tie them in as far as a hackle for your dry fly. So we're going to strip those down, and we are going to take a pair of fingernail clippers, and we're going to use the curve of the clipper to shape our wing. So what I do is I do it with the curve facing away from me, and I take the nipper and I just lay it up here like so, and I cut it, which gives me that side, as you can see. I'm going to turn it over now, so it's going to be facing, the curve will be facing down, which allows me to come over here and get this, get close, clip it, and we have one wing, just like that. Watch out for fibers flying in the air. Sometimes they'll go in your mouth. My bad. I had to spit it out, I'm sorry. So we're going to take this feather here, we're going to repeat that process. Let's see, get it close. And it takes a little practice to get this dialed in, honestly. Flip it over. You can see what I've got. I want to come in here like so. Make sure those fibers are out of the way. Just kind of steady myself as best as possible. Okay, so what we've got is we've got a set of matched wings. As you can see here, the natural curve is going to make them splay perfectly on the hook. So all you got to do now at this point is you put a hook in your vise. I'm just going to grab one here right quick, and I'll show you what these bad boys look like. So I'm going to just stick that in there right so. I promise. There we go. That wasn't locked in place. I'm going to get my thread, lay down the base, and we'll tie those in. This is a great way to maximize your dollar instead you're not throwing stuff away. So what I'll do with these guys is I put them side by side. I want the curve, they're going to go in like that, but I'm going to pinch them together. I'm going to align the tips as best as possible. I'm just going to lay them on the hook. I'm going to just loose wrap on the stem, get them in place like so. Beautiful. We're going to tie down on that really good. You can get back here, you don't even have to cut these stems, just like that. Going to come in front. Here's the beautiful thing. I'm going to stand them up just like that. I'm going to come in front, lock them down, and then I'm just going to do a few wraps in between. And that, my friend, is how you get an awesomely cool looking, if I have to say so myself, a pretty bad looking thing of flies. Bad as in a cool thing, not as in a bad thing. And that's all there is to it. That is how you make a cool piece of matched hackle wings. I'm going to turn it and show you so you can see what they look like from the front side. As you can see how they're splayed there beautifully. Looks very natural, and actually surprisingly these things here are actually fairly durable too. I like them better than hackle tip wings. They take a little bit longer to do, of course. And if you're doing a bunch of these flies like this, go ahead and just cut all your wings and have them laid out here as a matching set you can pick up and go. But they're fantastic. They're very durable. Roger Lowe taught me that a long time ago, so credit to Roger. Could be something he come up with, or it could have been passed down to him. So it doesn't have to be a hen little feathers like this. It can be any of your other larger feathers. Find a place to use them. If you have any questions, you can email us at info@tuckflyshop.com. Hit that dinger button so that way notification, that way you know when a new video goes up. 828-488-3333. Y'all take care. See ya.